Storm hit downtown especially hard, and while there was flooding, it was not nearly as bad as it was when the last mega storm hit. The city says that's because a multi-million-dollar investment paid off. News 13's Alex Goldsmith is live near the zoo with that part of the story. Alex?
Dick, during the daytime, these softball fields behind me look pretty much like softball fields. But there's an important second purpose that helped keep the flooding in this area from being much worse. Something the city's done both here and about a mile away in flood-prone Martinez Town.
It's the worst we ever seen it here.
I kept smelling that smell. It was a sewage smell, that's for sure.
The Martinez Town neighborhood has seen major flooding for years and years. And when the monsoon struck in August 2006, worn-down storm drain lines started leaking, leaving a lake of water and raw sewage in the streets, a problem that forced the neighborhood's pumps to shut down at one point. All that water did a lot of damage. On Friday, the monsoons hit again with a vengeance. But while there was plenty of water, far less of it was in people's homes. The secret? This storm pond near Broadway and Lomas. It was built in the last 5 years and can now hold about 5 million gallons of stormwater, something it had to do Friday. The city also converted Tingley Park into a storm pond so that when it's not hosting softball games, it can hold around 8 million gallons of water. Total cost, $16 million when you include new drain pipes and a new pump for Martinez Town. Michael Reardon with Albuquerque Municipal Development says it was worth it.
This pond, along with that Borellis pond, has diverted what could have been millions of dollars worth of private property damage from this last storm.
Reardon says by holding the water in storm ponds, it gives the city's pumping system time to pump the water out into the river. That doesn't mean the system's perfect. Heavy winds from this storm led to more debris than usual, blocking up the drains in some areas, which is partly why we saw more than a foot of water on streets between downtown and the zoo.
That was the biggest hurdle for this storm, was just the amount of debris and tree limbs and falling debris that we had to deal with.
Turning these softball fields into a storm pond cost nearly $3 million. That's because crews had to lower the whole park by 4 feet. Back to you.
Okay, Alex, incidentally, some of the old drain pipes in Martinez Town had been in place there since the late 1930s.